An Alton mom accused of neglecting her daughter's diabetes diagnosis until it killed her will serve 7 years in prison. Amber Hampshire hid her daughter's disease for years, covering up the diagnosis until the 14-year-old died of diabetic ketoacidosis. For the first time, the defense outlined why they think Amber Hampshire covered up that diagnosis. Good evening, I'm Kay Quinn.
And I'm Mike Bush. 5 on your side, Sarah Maki was in the courtroom for today's nearly 5-hour-long sentencing. Sarah, what did you learn?
Well, there was a lot of testimony today, really extensive, and some of it actually seemed to surprise the people that were in the courtroom. Prosecutors here, they asked for 14 years in jail. The defense asked for parole. Ultimately, the judge went right down the middle on a case that has just split and divided this community. Amber Hampshire sat quiet between her two attorneys Tuesday as she learned she will serve 7 years for her daughter's death. An active teen on multiple dance teams, Emily Hampshire spent the last few years of her life dealing with type 1 diabetes, though those closest to her didn't know, not even her father or brother. Investigators say Emily told only one friend over text message, someone she then swore to secrecy.
It was Emily protecting her mother rather than what it should be, which is her mother protecting Emily, and it's a terrible thing.
Prosecutors say Amber Hampshire covered up her daughter's illness, leaving it off medical forms, telling her school that a letter sent by the hospital outlining the diagnosis was a mistake. Investigators say they found old insulin in the back of the fridge, and empty logbooks showed Emily's mother wasn't taking care of her health.
They'd do anything. They'd lift heaven and earth for their child, and in this case, this mother didn't do the bare minimum for a fatal disease, and that was a great tragedy for the entire community and for her family and for herself as well.
A psychiatrist for the defense testified Amber Hampshire didn't take care of Emily's diagnosis because she couldn't deal with her own. Amber used a wheelchair in court. Diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, she recently had 3 toes amputated and will spend at least the next 30 days in rehabilitation. The judge noting that time would allow her to take care of her own health in a way that she didn't take care of Emily's. The psychiatrist also noted that Amber has a blind spot for the disease because she lost a beloved grandmother to complications from it when she was 18 years old. Amber is now headed to a rehabilitation facility for the next 30 days. After that, a judge will decide if she is well enough to be transferred to a state facility. Reporting live tonight, Sarah Maki, 5 on your side.